Hello, everyone, and welcome to Sundays with Natasha, where we get to explore or get to know ourselves a little bit better whilst connecting to your soul's blueprint in the Akashic records. And today we're asking the question, what am I doing right? Now, I've just recently been on a virtual retreat, one that was hosted by Matt Kahn, and he brought up the question of us looking into, what is it that we're doing right in that moment? And that kind of like helps us to like calm the nervous system. And also, we tend to be so judgmental about ourselves, and we tend to criticize ourselves quite often. And a lot of the times I get the message from the Akashic records that, they actually give me the example of, a flower. And when a flower is kind of like withering and dying, we usually tend to give it more water and more sunshine, and we don't deplete it of that. So that is the same as us looking at what is it that we're doing right, kind of like gives us that nourishment of that balance, right? And then being gentle with ourselves as well, and giving ourselves grace is another way of actually, feeding and nurturing ourselves. So just a reminder that when you are starting to beat yourself up, imagine that plant, that plant needs more water, more sunshine, not less, absolutely, to survive. So let's jump into the Akashic records today and look at, what is it that I'm doing right? So what am I doing right is the question that we're going to explore today. And these meditations in the Akashic records, you can jump in once in a while, or when you're feeling you need the question, because the answers will shift as you shift as well. Okay, so grab your journal or something to write with in the meanwhile, and let's get connecting to the Akashic records. And I always do a general clearing, grounding and centering when I when I jump in on this, right? So let's take a couple of moments and let's take a couple of deep breaths, closing your eyes, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Bringing your attention from the outside world internally. And imagine that you're breathing in light and exhaling all that no longer serves. As you exhale, feel the tension in your shoulders, your neck. Release and relax. Breathing in light into your body and exhaling all that no longer serves. Now let's do a quick visualization. I want you to imagine that you're breathing in light from the crown of your head, allowing this light to move through every single cell within your body. And as you exhale, exhale it out the soles of your feet into Mother Earth. And when you take your next breath, breathe in from Mother Earth's energy. Allow this grounded energy to move through every single cell within your body, nurturing all that you need, and exhale it out the crown of your head. Breathe in light energy from the crown of your head. See it clearing every single cell. As it moves through and you exhale it from the soles of your feet. Breathe in nurturing earth energy up through the soles, allowing it to nurture every single aspect of your cells. As you exhale it out through the crown of your head. And let's carry on this process for just a few moments. Breathing in light, clearing, and exhaling into the soles, through the soles of your feet, into the ground. Inhaling Mother Earth's energy, allowing it to nurture. As you exhale it out through the soul, the crown of your head. Feeling more and more relaxed, more and more grounded. More and more connected. As we clear these channels and raise our vibrational frequencies. Now extend these energies beyond your physical form. Now allow the clearing and the nurturing to happen on your multidimensional aspects of you. Clearing your etheric, your mental and emotional aspects, flooding your aura with clearing and nurturing. Let's anchor in the grounding by calling on the crystalline grid at the center of the earth. Allowing it to move up through the layers, up through the soles of your feet, and anchoring into your heart center, clearing all the chakras below on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. And now from the central sun, calling in the golden grid. Allowing it to move and clear the layers as it moves its way to you, connecting with your crown. Strengthening your connection with your higher self, your I am presence, and the Akashic records. As it moves its way through and anchors into your heart, clearing all the chakras above it on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. And as both grids merge and interlock, interlace, we feel completely grounded, centered, clear, and ready to receive the information. I ask you to drop into your heart center. And let's connect to the Akashic records. State this mantra after me or in your mind. Keepers of the Akashic records, please open and allow me access into my records. My name is, and I ask that you humbly create a safe and sacred space for my highest good and healing. The records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. Step over the threshold into your records. Take note of any shifts within your body. Take note that you've left the critical mind, the critical ego at the door. There's no need. We are open and in a space of receiving. Tell the ego you've got this. Now let's ask the question, what am I doing right? And allow the information to pour onto the page as it comes, without criticism, without analyzing the information, just right. And let's start making our way back to the here and now. We give thanks and gratitude to the keepers of the records for the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding we have received today. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. The records are now closed. And take a deep breath in and exhale. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Okay. If you have not journaled your experience, I suggest you journal it now while the information is still fresh in your mind. This meditation can be done every time you're falling into a habit of criticizing yourself, of beating yourself up. Sometimes we're our harshest judges. So sometimes knowing what we're doing right kind of tends to bring that into balance. And as I said, kind of like starts to dissolve a lot of the hang-ups, a lot of the critical mind, and a lot of the judgments that we put on ourselves. So yeah, do this one as often as you feel is needed, the same as any of the others, because as you shift, the information shifts as well, because you're vibrating at different frequencies. The information available to you always matches your frequencies. So have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all very, very, very soon.